What's up, Devils? J-Dawg back to answer some more goddamn questions. And questions we're going over today are on the video, none other than the most bands are lackluster, mediocre songwriters. Sound don't mean shit. Basically, the biggest thing I've been talking about a lot of videos lately, right? Just fucking all bands sound the same, which is you're not going to create anything new, but goddamn, fucking you better have some fucking really good, memorable songs, which is not the case majority of the time. Anyways, post 2 weeks ago, just under the 1,000 mark, goddamn it, of views. So let's see what we got. Human Brisket, first one in line, goddamn it. J-Dawg, question. Which Hell's releases has experienced the most delays and deadlines? This could be the band writing the album, breakup, new songs added, etc. Uh, I don't know who'd be the king of the jungle on that one. I will say this. Deceased Ghostly White, I remember when King was talking about that album. It was for years. I think it had stuff to do with Mike and other members. They're busy or whatever, family jobs, whatever the case might be. But I mean, he even had the title for, oh my God, dude, I knew the fucking album title for 6, 7, 8 years or something before it came out because I never did the math. How many years was it between Surreal Overdose and Ghostly White? I don't know, but that's the first one come on my mind. Not saying that that is the one, but that's the first one that pops in my head. Rancid Amputation 666. Like the user ID, brah brah. Cannibal Corpse fucking track. Add the 666 to it. J-Dawg, did you see Coyote Records announce they are doing the first two Deeds of Nowhere albums on vinyl? Great video like always. Yes, I did, and I thought it was absolutely fucking hilarious. Two Devils sent me the email through Service Hell's Headbangers saying, check this out, J-Dawg. And number one, I want to get them. Number two, I saw all the scuttlebutt between Unique Leader and fuck these guys, or they don't support these are bootlegs. No, they're not. He even said he got permission from Repulse Records or whatever, who released the albums. Unique Leader didn't even put those out. So it's kind of like, what the fuck, dude? Why are you guys even getting a say? And even if they, let's just say, well, Unique Leader, we own them now. Okay, if that's the case, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? It's been 30 goddamn years, or damn close to 30 years, since those albums came out. And they've never been on vinyl whatsoever. What did you think was going to happen? Like, it's only a matter of time before someone's going to either snag them up or fucking bootleg them. You're dicking around. Straight up, you're dicking around. You should have put them out on vinyl back then, especially if you're if you're actual record collectors and actual fans of this shit. You would have put them out back then. The reason you didn't is because you're not. Period. So yeah, I thought they looked good in photos. My only thing I don't like isn't the label over in Russia. I don't know how the hell Hell's is going to be able to get any because I had Chase contact them. Never saw a reply. I don't even know if you got a reply or not. As far as us, I told them to get 50 of each. I want one for myself, and I want them for the distro. So hopefully we can get them, but all this BS with fucking Russia going on, I don't even think we can get packages shipped back and forth. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing as far as moving the shit. So that's the only downfall, which is a pretty big goddamn downfall because it may as well not even be out at that point then because I can't get it. Poser Metal Records been waiting out on that Invocator Weave the Apocalypse reissue for years. Don't you hate when good albums go out of print and stay out of print for ages? As long as I own it, I don't mind. I mean, from a business aspect, it's a little annoying, but from my personal standpoint, I actually kind of like it. You get this obscure thing as long as I own it. If I don't own it, then yeah, it's annoying. So depends on what end of the stick I'm on it for that one. Rodney Barr, new subscriber and first time commenter. Welcome to the channel, brah brah. Hope you're still around after the 2 weeks I finally got your goddamn question. I was like, fuck this guy, didn't even answer my question. Just that far behind on videos. My question is, are you familiar with the one-man death metal band called Blood Soaked from North Carolina? If so, do you like it? I think the band is awesome. The music is brutal, catchy, and lots of good riffs. I'm not familiar with them. The name look kind of familiar, but isn't it like Blood Soaked Necrovoid and also the name Blood Soaked seems kind of like kind of common. So I don't think I am. I'm not familiar with it. Maybe like I said, I've seen the name, but at the same time, was there like 20 bands named Blood Soaked? But North Carolina one man band? No, not familiar with them. Goddamn questions, Devils. Here's one. Jared Lee Sperance. Sure I'm fucking that up, Rob Ross. Sorry about that. Hey, J-Dog, when you guys going to get more vinyl copies of Bathory Blood on Ice and Twilight Gods, brah, brah? We might have some as you currently speak. I know we got a massive Bathory restock not too long ago, but like I said in a previous video, fucking Burzum, Bathory, Mayhem, and Dark Throne are the top selling bands. So when he comes in, it goes out fast. Can't keep on the shelves. Skirner the Cimmerian, question mark, question mark. Where did utter the sign of no reply go? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I like how he created an account the same day this video was posted, called J-Dog a liar, and bragged about how $5,000 isn't enough for his catalog. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Gonna be calling out Black Mark because they don't reply. The guy called me out, called me a liar. How about fucking reply to the goddamn email, douche? Bathory and $5,000 isn't enough, worth enough for Bathory. Okay, listen to the fucking video again, dumb. I didn't say it was $5,000 for the Bathory catalog. I said it was $5,000 for wholesale, for fucking wholesale merch at the time. This is like 20 years ago. Of course, the fucking Bathory catalog is gonna be way more than $5,000. It's probably $10,000 minimum per title. No fuck. You think I'm a fucking idiot? Wasn't for that. Listen to the video again, dummy. Doesn't know how to reply to emails or how to fucking listen. Bathory is worth seven figures. Funny he never mentioned flesh crawls. Exactly. That's actually, as far as signing shit, that was for flesh crawl. Wouldn't even get to the point of mentioning money. I didn't say $5,000. I didn't say any money. I said, what the fuck would you want for it? Want to license it? Funny he never mentioned flesh crawl's worth, even though that is the band that this was about. Exactly. I don't remember exactly what's in the video. I remember calling him out for not replying. Chase had cash in hand for a fucking massive wholesale. That's where the $5,000. I'm just throwing a random number out. Is in the thousands. No reply on that, so he doesn't want to sell merch. And then as far as licensing shit, it was flesh crawl. So get your ears fucking clean, dumb. Where did that guy post that though? I didn't see that. Pretty fucking funny though. Where the fuck did they leave off? God damn it! Argued with everyone for a few hours, then vanished because no one thought he was cool. I guess we were supposed to be impressed that someone else's work Corthron made him seven figures. Maybe Gene Simmons is the new owner of the Black Mark. Who knows, man? Yes, it sounds either like a fake account or this guy is truly a fucking moron. Joe Dinkins, question: did you grab a copy of the DSI Eternal Tournament bootleg? You bet your ass I did, bro. It sounds good too. Just got my copy today, jamming it now. Those first two Deicide albums ruled. All the Deicide albums ruled, brah. Yeah, absolutely. Every Deicide bootleg. There's no way. Even if it sounded like shit, if it was a Deicide bootleg on vinyl, I would pick it up without a doubt. Them and Cannibal as well. Merciful Fate as well. Kenny, question: top 10 brutal death metal bands of all time. It's a really good one, actually. The thing is who do you define as brutal death metal bands? Like would Cannibal Corpse be considered brutal death metal? Let's say that they are. Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, let's throw them in there. I would say, but are you talking about, when you say brutal, are you talking about kind of more like the third generation, when you're talking about like the Deeds of Flesh, Dying Fetuses, etc.? Where it's kind of like a more down-tuned, if you want to call it that, fucking version of, Cannibal Corpse, Suffocation, etc. For me, if top 10, off the top of my head, I'm sure I'm going to be butcher the fuck out of it and leave a ton of bands out, but brutal death metal bands, let's leave Morbid Angel out because I don't really consider them brutal death metal band, kind of more like a 90s satanic death metal band, you know what I mean? Which obviously also managed shit I love, but let's leave them off the list of brutal death because let's just not call them brutal death. Um, so again, if any of these bands you don't describe as brutal death, then okay, maybe the list will change. And off the top of my fucking head, I'm sure I'm going to fit a ton. Carcass isn't in there either, too. For early Carcass, I consider that gore grind, so I'm not going to put that in there. Hemorrhage, I consider gore grind. Scourge Mexico, gore grind. So bands like that, I'm not even going to put in there. So let's go Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Immolation, Mortician, Sinister. For me, I'm just giving you my favorites. If I want to think of brutal death metal top favorites. Shit. Maybe Deeds of Flesh, especially like the first five. Um, six, four others. My favorite brutal death metal bands. Suffocation. Let's go Incantation. Two more. Brutal death. Again, I'm leaving out bands like Dismember, Grave, and Tomb because I don't put that in the brutal death category. If you consider them, then they'd probably be in there. But I didn't consider that. I just consider that Swedish death metal. Brutal fucking death metal. Who the fuck am I forgetting? I'm probably like one of my all-time faves. Forgetting. Again, I'm leaving any type of grindcore, gore grind out. Honestly, I might put them in there. Not later ones, not as much. Just like all the bands, like later Incantation, not that much. But might put Dying Fetus in there, man. Because like purification through violence and killing on adrenaline, destroy the opposition. I mean, I fucking love those records. So let's put them in there. I understand like the last album shit, not even close. But again, last Incantation album that's nowhere close as good as fucking Onward of Gold or Mortal Throne Nazarene. So let's put them in there. Same with Immolation. I mean, the fucking last Immolation album, I picked it up and I liked it, but fuck me, it's no here and after. I mean, for fuck's sakes, not even close. So one more. Drawing some blanks, but Deranged just popped in my mind. I'm sure there's probably somebody over them. Fucking throw Deranged in there. Yeah, I don't want to hear any stupid shit. The last album, that kind of sucked. I mean, it's no even close as good as Rated X, High in Blood, Self-Titled 3. I'm fully fucking aware of that. No need to point that shit out. But I'd be bands all the time ahead. But I actually, before Deranged or something, probably, would you consider Christian brutal death metal? Is that kind of like blasphemy fucking death metal? You know what I mean? If you consider Christian, I'd put Christian over fucking Deranged because the first three Christians, I mean, that's definitely some of my favorite shit. So, like I said, I mean, it'd be hard to make a list, but there's some favorite brutal deaths. Consider those bands brutal death metal. Peter Edelston asked me about Order from Chaos, what my opinion is. I answered that a few videos ago. Fucking fantastic. So, yeah, I think Order from Chaos is pretty much a must. Ricky Jones, Daily Devils Questions. What is an album where the first track is great, but the quality drops off after that? Oh, shit. That's actually a really good question, and it definitely exists. So we're like, you listen to the first song good, and you're kind of like, oh, it's getting kind of fucking bored. Nobody's popping in my mind, but I know they exist. You getting replies? Oh, shit, he got 16 replies. Fuck yeah, let's see what the fucking Disincarnate Dreams of Carrion Kind, Goat 660B. Good pick. You know what? A Disincarnate, I mean, I'd have to go back and listen. I remember not liking it. Maybe that's, I guess, the only track one's good because even Ricky Jones said, good pick. Yeah, it's been years since I heard the Disincarnate. Listened to it once. I'm just like, nothing there is one I remember. Joe Dinkins put Diabolis Musical. Really, I didn't think anything on it. Was there anything good on that? I mean, it's been, last time I heard that was 20 years ago. Being fucking yo as a motherfucker is what I remember. So I think I put Disincarnate in here too. Any other fucking any other things I put in there? No. Yeah, there's talking back and forth and other examples. Yeah, I can't think of one, but I know I definitely have had that happen where you're like, yeah, first song was great, the rest I'm kind of fucking bored. Jacob Brockman, hey J Dawg, are you familiar with Polish thrash metal bands like Turbo, Acid Drinkers, or Wolf Spider? I've never even heard of any of those bands now. Not familiar with them whatsoever. Rocky's Musical Rarities. Question, J Dawg, could you ever see yourself enjoy any rap music at all? Can you imagine rap ever being metal enough to enjoy? I think artists like HO9909 and Gizmo are on the way. Those rappers. I mean, yeah, I mean, supposed I would get into rap over I would country. Country's probably the worst out there. Country, jazz, like that shit doesn't do nothing for me. Well, not that I like rap by any means, but you can hear something here or there where somebody might tell me about it, or you can hear the lingo or like the rhymes where you can kind of appreciate it. Or at least I can see why you can appreciate it and see why someone else would like it, as opposed to some shit you put it on, like honestly some of that fucking Cavalt black metal shit. I'm just like, okay, I understand that everything's for you, but I was like, I literally don't even see how anyone likes this. Um, that's how something like a lot of country is. There might be some country like, it's not that bad, it's not for me, but it's but a lot that most of it that I've ever heard, I'm just like, I literally don't even see how anyone likes this. I literally, for the life of me, don't see how anyone likes this. Um, so yeah, rap's definitely not at the bottom by any means. It's probably, you know what I mean. There's definitely shit worse than rap, in my opinion. Joshua Michael, question, J-Dog. Do you have a limit towards lyrical content in metal? For me, personally, it's pedophilia. I can take the gore, Satanism, murder, torture, bestiality, even straight up racist and white supremacy things, but there is something about pedophilia which really makes my skin crawl, and I find it really hard to listen to songs about them. Yeah, I could see that. That and probably like animal cruelty. I wouldn't like that. But the thing is, I don't. Does anyone really even sing about that? They sing about topics where they think it's anti that. But does anyone kind of sing it? Like, for example, like someone will use it as extreme topics, like cannibal corpse type, like necropedophile. But I think it's just supposed to be. I don't think they're saying it like it's a fucking good thing, just an appalling, like holy fuck topic. Um, but I don't know who, like, for example, you mentioned pedophilia. Is there anybody singing about pedophilia like almost in like support of it? Nobody I know. There's probably some weirdo out there that does. I can't say that I had ever cut it off because of it, because I don't think I've ever come across anyone that is. Now, somebody might be on the screen, hey, dumb J. Jones, what about this band? You know about them. News to me. I didn't know about it then. That's what they sing about intentionally. Again, not like a brutal topic like Cannibal was doing on songs. I know bands do that. But I'm talking about like just almost like I said, almost like praising it. Like, yeah, I've molested this 10-year-old girl. Like, there's shit like that. If there is, just put them in the comments. Who is it? Like, I don't know it. So yeah, that'd probably be no go. But the thing is, I don't even know if anybody would do it too, because it's kind of like the unwritten rule. Like, I think both those things, like, because a lot of people, most people like fucking animals or have pets, and most people have kids or brothers and sisters. So it's kind of like you hear, like, for example, pedophiles don't have a easy time in jail. They get the shit kicked out of them or killed. I don't know how true that is, but you hear that. You figure you're in prison, you're around a bunch of other shitbags, and even they don't like them. So it's kind of like almost like the unwritten rule. Everyone kind of knows it. Like, you just kind of just don't go there. Ben NG, how do you rate Bark at the Moon and Ozzy's discography? I think it's a great record. It's not as good as the first two, but it's probably my third favorite record. Yeah, probably my favorite. My favorite is definitely the second album, Diary of a Madman, then Blizzard of Oz, then Bark at the Moon. I think it's a great record. Three Replies, what the fuck they say? They say it sucks shit. That's the first Ozzy record I ever heard. It holds a special place in my Vice City classic. Bullshit. Not even close to being his best as compared to the first two. That's what Vic Lajana said. I don't think it's as good as the first two. I agree, but I do like it a lot. Especially the title track. I like quite a bit. I like the cover a lot too. Actually, all those early covers, when it was Ozzy dressed up as the character, um, I thought all those covers were cool. I always liked them. But Bark and Moon I thought was especially cool. Sewer Vomit. J-Dog, question mark, question mark. What's your thoughts on the band Sunno and the wall of sound they produce? I admit it's not something I can pump at a party or while working out, but definitely a band I recommend everyone should experience live. I'm going to be completely honest. Bands like Sunno, Blood Us Nord, The Ruins of Beveras, and a bunch of others. I don't even know if I officially listen to Sunno. Bands like that, it just comes off as very, very artsy, fartsy, and hipster to me. Not ripping on it, just calling it. That's just what it looks like to me. So chill the fuck out if it's your favorite thing in the world. It sells for us, so I mean, especially the Ruins of Everest, shit like that. So I'm not trashing it. I'm just giving you my honest fucking opinion. Um, it comes off as artsy fartsy to me and very hipster. Like, kind of like, what is this? What do these titles even mean? What does these band names mean? What is this layer? I'm completely clueless. I'm lost. I literally, I just don't get it. To me, I look at Deicide, I get it. You know what I mean? Look at Mortician, Zombie Apocalypse, I get it. You know what I mean? Slaughterlord, self-explanatory, I get it. That shit, I'm confused. Maybe I'm just not intellectual enough. I'm a fucking dumbass. Fair enough. J-Dog's fucking dumb shit. But anyways, that kind of stuff, I'll be honest with you, that's probably to be completely based on the ones I've heard, and I haven't heard much. The one Ruins of Everest that I shut off. Going back to the guy with rap, I would literally rather listen to rap, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, man. I'd rather listen to rap. I really would. Like, I don't see how anyone likes that shit. It does nothing for me. Again, if that's your favorite thing, that's cool. Go be buds. Don't care. There's guys in here that say Mortician's literally the most unlistenable, untalented garbage on the face of the earth. That's fine. I don't care. One of my all-time favorite bands. We can still be buds. The thing is, if somebody thinks that about Mortician, I'm not appalled or like, huh, how did you fucking think that? Like, I get it. You know, with the drum machine, and it's not exactly fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. Let's just say that. It's like, you know, Vincent Clipcroft. Hey, J-Dog, did you ever see the clip of Exhumed performing with the Supremes on the Eric Andre show? I don't even know what the Eric Andre show is. I saw it on TV one night and laughed so hard that I fell off the couch. You can watch the clip on YouTube if you want something to laugh at. Yeah, I'll put it in. Exhumed on TV sounds pretty fucking cool. The only thing I see by Exhumed that's kind of like on YouTube, thought it was cool, is the music video they did for off horror naked naked screaming covered in blood. Probably my favorite song on the album. Fuck, fantastic song. There's a music video for it. I thought that was awesome. We'll do one goddamn more quick one. We're already at 20. Harry Quinn, J-Dog, have you ever seen a band live where their energy and presence on stage has excused bad playing? Whether it's a band that you like that just had a bad night or a band that are known to not play well live. I would say, especially in the early days, Nunslaughter. Yeah, when it was the Nunslaughter days of like Jim, Don, Dwayne, and Grim, there was, I won't say on anyone's end, there was known to be players that fucked up. But whatever reason, I think between the Jim and Don talking back and forth and shit, I always thought they were extremely entertaining. They had an energy. Plus, they didn't play live out that often, so it was always a treat when they did. So I would say that Nunslaughter's live now is still good, but it's definitely nothing like it was back in those days, early 2000s and shit. So yeah, even when it was fucking up, it was still a very just memorable and enjoyable event. So I would say that's for fantastic why Nunslaughter. So that's it for this one, Devils. Comments, questions, concerns. You know what the fuck to do. Put in the goddamn comments box. I'll see you tomorrow. Later, goddammit.